Welcome to Chess Strategy. I have some personal news, and that is that we are moving soon and we are packing up our house, moving to another house, which means I will not have time for YouTube for a few weeks now. So, this will be the last video for some time 3, perhaps 4 weeks. But relax, I will be coming back as soon as I can and keep on posting daily videos. So, I hope you can manage till then. If you don't, well, I have so many old videos that you can go through if you need some nice studies and puzzles. So anyway, we'll start with this now. White to move and win. And as you see, our pawn here is being pinned by the bishop. Our rook is under attack, and still we have a way to win this. So now you can pause the video and analyze this on your own and see if you can find out how white has to play to win. Go ahead. And welcome back. Well, of course, as said, this pawn is pinned, so we cannot push it, we cannot grab here, we have to do something else. If we move away our rook that is under attack, perhaps put it here to attack this bishop, well, black is just going to grab here with a check. We move our king, and now we do not have enough material to win this. This is not at all winnable for white, so we have to do something else. And of course, if we move here to attack this and at the same time uh, unpin this pawn, well, it's going to be even worse. Black is still just going to grab here. Now he's pinning our rook, and now we're going to lose this. So moving away the king is not good either. We will lose our rook. Black can actually only just grab this and get along with the draw also. If we try something like this and grab here, well, black will just put his bishop here, and he will prevent us from promoting or sacrifice the bishop here. And well, this is of course just a draw. So the first move is not that hard to find. I think we need to move our bishop here to give a check, and just this saves the rook for now, and we'll see what black does. Now if he moves the king to f4, which is the only legal place to put it, well, then this pawn is unpinned. So now we will win with either grab here or actually pass. Both are winning. Let's see what happens if we grab here. I think that's the easiest one. Now black can move his king with a discovered check like this, and is still attacking our bishop. If we just put our king down here, there's no more checks, and we are now still getting our pawn promoted. If the bishop moves here, we can just get away with our bishop. It's not under attack, and now this is winning fairly easy. After this pawn cannot be stopped really. And if black attacks our rook instead and attacks the bishop also, and he guards the e8 square, well, it's fairly easy. We can just move our rook, attack the bishop, and of course if we exchange, he cannot stop this pawn anymore. And if he moves down the bishop here to stop, we just keep on attacking the bishop, and he will lose it or lose this one, and this is winning also. So let's go back to where we started. So we start with bishop e2 check, and black now instead plays bishop f3, and now he's still attacking here and he's still pinning our pawn, which means we have to grab here. That's no hard to see either. And now at least we don't have our rook under attack, but this is still pinned and we need to unpin it. We need to do something about it to win this. So here's another chance for you to pause the video and see if you can win from here. Go ahead. Okay, here we go. Well, we get along with a check first. We need black to get to the e file. If he does something like this, well, then we have a check, and now moves back. Now we can just sacrifice our rook in this way. This is nice. We move the king, and now this pawn cannot be stopped. Okay, so let's back up a little bit, because black will of course do something better than play king e2. Instead, he will attack our rook. He can do it by either playing the king to g4 or king to e4. So it's going to be the same response actually, regardless of which of these two squares he goes to. So from this position, now black is still attacking our rook. Our pawn is still pinned to our king, and but it doesn't matter, as said, because we are winning this if we find the correct move here. So now you can pause the video again. There's only one move from here that wins for white, and see if you can find that. Go ahead. Okay, welcome back. Well, of course, we have the same plan. We have to block this diagonal, and in order to do that, we have to sacrifice the rook. And it must also come to f4 check. So that is regardless if the king is here or here, we play rook to f4 check. Let me just show you why we cannot put the rook on e5, because then black will just grab this. We will grab the pawn, but when the king moves, it's going to be a discovered check, and then it's going to grab our pawn. So therefore, we need to get the king further away from the pawn by sacrificing here on f4. And the king, if he doesn't take the rook, we will still just take the pawn here, and this is unstoppable. So he might as well take the bait, and then we finish off with pawn takes e7, and now it will be a queen. Now black will have to defend with a bishop versus a queen, and that is very, very hard to do, because it's winning for white for sure. But we don't have to go through all variations here. We can just say that black resigns here. He cannot stop this pawn from getting a queen, and then he will lose in the end. So, all right, thank you everybody for watching this video. And as I said, now I will take a pause in my updates, in my uploads of videos, but I will hopefully manage to be back soon. And I hope when everything is settled in the new house, I will have more time for this and can bring you new cool puzzles and studies. So I wish you all great Christmas and New Year's holidays, and I hope you have a really good time. Take care of yourself and your families. And when we're all done with those celebrating, we will return here, and I will be back here also. And we have a good time into 2026 with new cool videos. See you back then, everybody. Have a great day. Bye bye.